I didn't see a lot of Marth Falco, and I'm kind of concerned because when he's swinging that sword around and Falco's trying to fastball.
Falco's, yeah, very susceptible to any attack from Marth. It's very funny. Marth and Falco are the two top-tier characters that are most selfish, I believe, in their playstyle. They have to concentrate very specifically on one target, and when they go into teams, they have to completely change their team style. Marth can't focus on 0 to death as much, and his gimps that take long, not even going to try him.
So, according to the stream, we have, okay, Shady and Moose versus Cunning, Kitsune, and Little England. Little England is on Sheik. Cunning Kitsune is on Fox. Shady's on Marth, and he goes down pretty quickly.
Very quick to Shine Spike. I like the down tilt from Falco, but poor spacing gets shield grabbed.
Moose showing some decent ability to avoid gimps in the double scenario. And right there, Marth connecting with an excellent tipper onto Sheik's recovery.
And if he doesn't take care of this, gets right back on. That's what I'm saying. Marth needs to hold that ledge, and he needs that selfish amount of time that he can't give up in teams.
Yeah, in that particular case, Cunning Kitsune just wasn't going to let him have it. He just wasn't going to give it to him.
We just see blue team getting tossed back and forth. Red
Little
team
England doing some option selects on the edge. Gets the edge. That's an excellent target swap right there. Cunning Kitsune throwing Falco to the edge, then switching targets to Marth so that Fox can set up the edge guard with shines and back airs.
I like the light shield. I'm not sure about Sheik just standing her distance at the edge, getting double teamed. And again with the laser down tilt from Falco, just not the right spacing.
Excellent job walling them off into 2 1v1s. Sometimes you want to get the 2v1 set up, and sometimes if you recognize that both of you have an advantage, it's a favorable matchup for you, someone's in a position where you can get your finisher, you really do want to set it up into 2 1v1s.
Definitely.
And in that case, we had Fox comboing Falco and Sheik comboing Marth, and it's just like, you know, instead of just switching for the sake of switching, let's just focus on finishing what we started.
Marth carrying Sheik across the stage.
Falco
getting interrupted by a lot of lasers.
Fox also did a good job of coming in there with his own hits. Just doing a real good job of kind of babysitting each other when they start getting comboed. Cunning Kitsune with a little up B spiking. And Little England suiciding to pick up the second to last stock on Falco, so Marth won't have anything to take.
Falco going in, trying to put it in the work. He just lost from his stock, and then he just goes straight for the edge and dies.
Gets the suicide. Gets the black hole DI, I call it. When you try and smash DI or fast fall to get to the edge as soon as possible. But then you end up plummeting all the way down to the bottom of the stage without being able to do anything. I've always called it black hole DI.
Falco is very susceptible to becoming over-eager to make up the loss he had in a previous stock. And we saw that Moose went right to the right side of the stage, died immediately.
And that's one of the dangers. You're fighting characters like Sheik and Fox who gimp really well.
Oh, yes.
You start getting impatient. You're playing a character like Falco. You can't afford to do that. Falco can play a very supporting role in doubles without being super aggressive. He can wall off with back airs. He can do retreating down airs.
Kill with a down air.
Yeah, he can fire lasers to save people. And just keep trying to shove people over to the edge and make the other team tangle themselves up and capitalize. He doesn't have to go in every time. He has to go to poke floats. It's just that Killjoys don't go to poke floats. I've never been more disappointed in this segment of America.
Falco has to play very different from his singles style.
They settle for Pokemon Stadium. So Shady on Fox now. Moose still on Falco. Little England trying to wall off Falco. Nice interruption from Cunning Kitsune, keeping his ally pretty safe. Right now he's switching over to Fox. Gets a good opening, does a decent amount of damage. And a nice carry over from Fox into Sheik. Takes care of, I can't actually remember which space animal he got, but they managed to split him up just perfectly at the right time.
It was very perfect. It was the splitting that you were just talking about, where eventually it's very favorable 1v1 matchup, and they both got the kill. It's important. 2-stock lead right now for our team.
Little England getting stage spiked off as a gimp attempt. They've got Cunning Kitsune stalling with his up B, or with his down B, trying to make it to the edge. Doesn't quite do it. But you know, it also did keep Moose on the edge enough for for Little England to do some damage. So I
Definitely
guess
stalling the other player out as well.
Cunning Kitsune just doing.
I like the narrowers. Interesting spacing.
Just doing it really high, trying to prevent them from actually
Jumping.
getting out of this
Yeah.
one little zone on the edge of the stage. And just in case they do manage to cross him up, Little England's just right there with a Sheik. I did not know he had a Sheik. Then again, I didn't know who he was before FC, so.
I like them keeping their backs towards the wall, attacking that. But really, this transformation is just favoring the team already in the lead.
Yeah, I'm also feeling like we're just seeing basically superior 1v1 play and zone control coming out from red team.
Oh, friendly fire. Wow.
Fox living to 227%, dying to a rather kooky team's combo. I don't think it really mattered what move
I'm
they
not sure
used
how
to
that
kill
down
him.
air didn't just outright kill him.
Cunning Kitsune with some incredibly patient light shielding over there on the edge, or on that platform. And once again, they're split up. Cunning Kitsune, he's kind of playing a bit passive. He didn't want to run past and end up eating something, but he also ended up letting Little England, well, die. Which isn't bueno. But Little England gets a Gimp while Cunning Kitsune preoccupies Moose. So,
Cunning is definitely known for his passive play and his big dash stances. It might fit Fox's style to be more of a scavenger, but I don't like Sheik doing 2v1s.
yeah, right there, kind of a sad situation with Fox in the middle of being edge guarded, Sheik trying to help, and then Falco firing lasers to try and interrupt her fight with. You know, I can barely even describe it because there's too many Foxes and Falcos. Suffice to say, it got really complicated, and Moose actually ended up helping out red team in that position. So you gotta watch out for that as Falco. You have to actually watch and decide what you're lasering at, and don't just do it out of habit.
It's just so hard. There's so many moving objects to really know, like if you shoot it high, shoot it low, how it's going to affect the outcome.
Yeah, and
Chance
right
to see
there,
a nice combo.
we had Moose. I mean, he got a good forward smash. The problem is that no forward smash is good in doubles when their ally is right there to grab you for it. It just ended up putting him in that position that got him KO'd. So, straight 2-0 coming out from Cunning Kitsune and Little England. Showing pretty good team synergy, good target swapping. Those are some of the biggest things that you can pay attention to. They had good air zoning, so they were just sticking their feet in places so the other team couldn't go there. And then when one of them opened up the other guy, they would either start walling off the first so that they could edge guard or combo the second, or they would just straight up double team him. They had a knack for picking the right one for the right situations. Good work to them.
They get a lot of play together, so good team chemistry from Purdue. I'm glad to see Cunning still playing. What a veteran.
So right now we got Nintendude, Fly Amanita versus Wenbo and Matt.Zeb.
You said Fly and Nintendude are both Ice Climber players, but they're obviously not going to do double ice season teams.
It's pretty terrible. Fly gonna go with Ice Climbers since he's